Hello family, welcome back to the channel. This is Anthony and I'm here to share with you another challenge that I joined. This is a junk journal. It's called the ABC Junk Journal Challenge, hosted by Dearjuliejulie here on YouTube. And she also has a Facebook group called Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie. And then she has some other Facebook groups for the different challenges that she hosts. So this challenge, we had to make a journal using 26 elements that let me see how to explain it. A through Z are the different elements that she has chosen for us to make things to put in our journal, or to put the journal together. So I will do a walkthrough and go down my list of all of the things that we were to include in this challenge. And yeah, and I'll show you, I'll point them out as I go through, or what I'll do probably first is just go through the book and show you the different things we had to include, and then I'll just do a flip through of the book. So there were, as usual, some mini challenges within the challenge. I only completed mini challenge number 1, which we were to make a blank in the inside mini journal, and this is the one that I made, and I made this using one of the Dollar Tree photo albums. I removed the photo album pages and I sewn a signature in there, so it's just blank. So that was mini challenge number 1. So I did get that complete. I have actually been behind this time around, and I was not able to complete it, and I'm at the deadline pretty much. We got a couple more days, I think, to have these journals finished, and I pretty much just got finished. So here is my mini journal challenge number 1, mini challenge number 1. So I got that finished. I'm not even sure how many mini challenges there were. I know number 2, I think it was, we were supposed to make a list of the items that we wanted to put in the mini journal, but I didn't get that done, and there may be more, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is my journal, and it is the peacock theme. I did use a digital some digital printouts that I purchased from Calico Collage, I think is her name. Calico Collage, I believe that's her name. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but I purchased her spring peacock digital kit, printable kit, and that's what I use for this journal. I also use this peacock printed scarf for the cover, to cover my book, and I purchased this at Dollar Tree. I got a little glue on here that I need to get off of there, but this is my cover. I hope the lighting is okay. So on the cover I added a little peacock. This actually came off of an old bookmark that I purchased years ago from Dollar Tree, and I've just added it on some trim, and well, 2 trims. I've added this black trim here as well, some bling, and then I have a little tassel. So okay, I'm going to go down the list so I can make sure I have included everything that is required for this challenge. I put some black satin ribbon for my closures. Okay, so A is an altered tag. So I do have an altered tag here that I made. So this tag is from the digital kit, and I've altered it. I've cut it out and distressed it, added this delightful sticker here. I've added a dimensional butterfly, added bling, and I've also added some lace. So that is A. B is a bookmark. So I did make a bookmark. I stuck it in the back. Also made from the digital kit. I used 2 of the prints, and I made this bookmark. And it's just sticking back here in this pocket. Okay, C is coloring book page. So I've added coloring book page a couple places in my journal. This journal has 3 signatures. So let me see where my coloring book page is. I should have marked everything. Well, here's one here with some butterflies. So that's one coloring book page. I do have another, and it is right here. And it's one of the other elements that we had to include as well, but just wanted to show you that part first. That is a peacock coloring page. And then D is for a digital image, and as you can see, this journal is loaded with digital images because I used a digital kit. So I've made, you know, little journaling cards, belly bands, pockets, and actual pages from the digital kit. So E is envelope, and I did include a pink envelope. So here is the pink envelope here. So that's in there. And then F is flip up, flip down. So right here is my flip up, flip down. So this flips up, and then it flips down. I've put some coffee dyed paper in there, and I've just got it paper clipped to this page. So flip up, flip down, and it's decorated with ephemera that I've cut out of the digital kit and some bling, and I've distressed it. Okay, G is guest check collage. So I don't know if I did a collage on the guest check, but I did alter it. Let me see, where's it at? Well, I collaged some laces and trim, but I did decorate this guest check, and it has lace, then some trim, some bling, and washi tape all collaged together. And then here, this is another element that I'll get to that I've decorated this guest check with. So H is hidden spot element. So for my hidden spot element, it's just a little hidden pocket. So it's on this here. There is a little pocket behind here, if I can get my fat finger back there, and it has a little piece of paper there for a hidden spot. You can hide a note or something in there, because it's really not noticeable that it's a pocket. So that's my hidden spot. Okay, I is image from a magazine, and all I did was cut out some purple flowers from a magazine, and I made a little tab out of it. So I've attached it to a ticket, added an eyelet, and hung this on there. It's a bead and a feather. But this picture of the purple flowers there is cut out of the magazine. And I did do something else with the magazine. It's not an image, but I did use magazine paper. I made a magazine paper ribbon, pretty much, and I put it on one of these pages, if I can find it. I thought it was up closer, but no, here it is. So this is just some magazine paper that had the colors that I'm using in the book, and then I added this bling on top. So, and then on the back I did the other side with some magazine paper. I just pleated it and glued it, and then I made a little tab out of it. So that was more of the magazine paper. Not really an image, but I do have the image. Okay, J, junk mail element. For the junk mail, I just used another envelope because I get tons of junk mail envelopes. So this is what I did. I made 2 pockets and then journaling spot in the inside there. So I made, it's like a tip in, and then I made some journaling cards to stick in the envelope pockets. So, and I did that on both sides. So that's my junk mail. K is keeping place. Now I interpreted keeping place differently. Julie did an envelope where she had the little, which I've made them before, but I didn't put any in here. It's just where you would make a little flap where this would, like, there'd be a slit and this would like tuck in. So I mean, it takes a little effort to get into it, but I interpret it as like using something to mark your spot in the journal for keeping place. So what I did was I used a butterfly out of the digital print and made a paper clip, and that was what I interpreted the keep in place as. So it is a paper clip, and that way you can keep your place in the book. So the next one is L, and that's lace, 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 and I have used lace throughout. I've made little tabs by tying lace to the little holes. I've added lace to my tags. As I shown, I added lace to the guest check. I've added lace to the envelope here. So I've added lace. There's lace on the bookmark, so there's lace, lace, lace through the book. M is music, music, music. So for the music, let's see, I know I've used it in several places. Bear with me, y'all. I know I got I was just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I do have some music paper in here that I used. So here I used this music paper to make this little pocket here, a little tuck spot. So this is music paper. I want to say I used some music washi in here as well. I did. So there's some music washi, and then I think I used it again somewhere else. That's the other side of that music pocket. I think I did a whole music page in here. Maybe. Because I know we needed it 3 places. Oh, okay. In the digital kit, they had, she had, no. This was some, this wasn't in the digital kit. This was some ephemera that I had. And I made a pocket using this music ephemera. It was just a card. So that's what I did. That's my music, music, music. Okay, N was note paper or note card. So for my note paper, and this is 2 elements as well. Did I? No. Yeah, it was something. Flip up, flip down. Okay, well anyway, I did this flip out thingy. So, and for this third flip out, I used note paper there. Oh, and this is where I have lace as well on the edge of that. So that's my list paper, and I've also used list paper in I thought I put it in some of the pockets, but maybe not. So you could use list paper or note, let me see, note paper or note card. So that was note paper. And then I've used some note cards in here as well. Right here. I've cut a note card in half. Well, index card, note card, I think same thing, just like list paper, note paper for taking notes and jotting things down. So O is ombre. So for my ombre element, I just use ombre washi tape. So throughout the book, on the digital prints where the paper is a little thinner, I have used this ombre washi tape. P is pair of pockets. Now I have pockets throughout that are double. Like here's a pair of pockets. There's one here and the one here. Also on, let's see, on, it was an envelope, I think. Here on this envelope is basically a pair of pockets, because you have the pocket on the front, and then here there's a pocket and here's a pocket, so that's a pair of pockets as well. Same here, pocket here and a pocket here, and I think there's more throughout, but we'll move on. Q is quilt block element. So I made a tag using the quilt block. I think it's like a quilt block element. So Julie did do something like this with, you know, putting paper like a quilt block style, and that's what I did, and then I made a tag out of it, and I've layered this butterfly on top. But that's my quilt block element. So the next one is R, which is recipe card, and I altered a recipe card. See if I can find it. So here's my recipe card, and I've just altered it up to match the journal. I really wanted to use everything that I made from the alphabet for this journal, so that's what I did. S is stamping or stenciling, and I did both in this journal. Let's see here. Okay, here is a stencil that I used, and it's feathers, and I've done that throughout in a few places. I've actually stenciled 3 little feathers there. I know I have some stamped images as well. Let's see where they're at. Another stencil there. Okay, I've stamped these little butterflies up here in the corner, as well as I've done some like peacock feather stamps in here. So there's another one there. Let's see. So yeah, there's probably a couple more places in here. So let's move on to T. The letter T is tear a page or element. And I tore out some of my ephemera. So on this guest check, I tore this out and decorated my guest check with it. So that's torn. There are a couple more pieces of ephemera in the journal that I have torn. I've torn washi tape as well throughout here. It's all torn. U is untried element. So my untried element was pretty much a fail to me, but it's in here. I wanted to make a feather using the tissue paper. I had never tried to do that before, so now I need to find it. Oh, there it is. So this is 2 different tissue papers that I've used, and I made a little feather paper clip out of it. So that is my untried. V is vellum or tissue. So also with the tissue, I didn't use vellum, but I did use tissue, and what I did was I just made some ephemera out of the tissue by fussy cutting some flowers out of the tissue paper. Now I need to find it. It's in here somewhere. But I tore out, fussy cut out some flowers. These are some flowers out of a floral gift tissue from the Dollar Tree. So that's my V, vellum or tissue. W is washi tape, and as you see, I have used washi tape throughout. I used this purple one, I've used the ombre one, I've used the music one. So, and it's just all through the journal to tie everything together. X is the extra whatever. My extra whatever is my tassel. So I did make a tassel and attach that to the spine there. And also my extra could be this little jewelry piece. It's a black safety pin. I've added this sparkly bead, which reminds me, it's a blue sparkly bead that reminds me of peacock feathers. And then I added a little feather charm. So this could be jewelry. So that's an extra element that I've added. It's an extra whatever. So my tassel and that. Then Y is a yellowed element. And for my yellow element, Y and Z I combined. The yellow element and the Z for zigzag, I just combined those two and made a little journaling card. And there's some lace on that as well. So anyway, I just took some yellow paper, folded it, I did my zigzag stitch around it, really sloppy, but it's there. And then I've added this little scrappy cluster there of lace and some of the material, the scarf that I covered the book with, and some bling. And there you go. That is my A through Z for my journal. So you've probably seen most of it now because I've had to go through it to show you everything. But here it is once again, using this beautiful digital kit. I will link her channel in the description box. But there's that. I'm just going to flip through it really quick. I just love these pretty colors, these purples and blues and fuchsia. And I've distressed the pages and stuff to make it look a little old. And she will be listed in my Etsy shop. I need to add some glue to glue that washi tape right there. It says refuse to be ordinary. A little corner flip there for journaling. This was a fun challenge. You need to check out Julie's YouTube channel and also her Facebook groups. I will link in the description box so you can find her. for those that have not already found her. But I like joining Julie's challenges because they do challenge me. I mean, I am new to making journals and I have enjoyed it. So that's why I keep joining her challenges. I wish that was vellum, but it's not. It's what do you call that paper? Tracing paper. So here is the last signature. Well, this little flip out thingy. It actually has some music right there as well. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. So I hope you like this. I know this video is getting long, but I wanted to show you everything. If you have to, pause it, take a break, and come back so you can see it all. Oh yeah, that goes there. Okay. Beautiful digital kit to work with, so I will be making some more peacock journals. And this was one of the cutouts from the kit, and I just added a piece of washi tape, put it in there. It says, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. So that is my peacock journal using Calico Collage. I think it's Collage. I want to say it is her digital kit. So all right, thank you all for watching. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, and please do to join the family. I'd appreciate it. Until the next one, bye-bye.